friends, I want to share with you some dies today. Now I have 3 different versions to share with you, and so this one I'm going to share with you first. It is a Framelit Flip It die set. It's fancy frames, it's so much fun, and it has coordinating items that go with it. So we have a layering framelit set that goes with this, as well as a larger fancy frame that's just 1, but this has 3. And it comes with a handy dandy storage envelope and 9 pieces. And I'm going to share this with you in just a minute. I'm going to show you how it works and everything in just a second. I also have to share with you this die set, which this is also a flip it die, but this one makes a 5x5 square card, whereas this one makes an A2 size card and a rectangle card. So just a little different, and I'm going to show you both. And then this one has the coordinating pieces sold separately. Now this is a Biggs die, whereas the other die set that I showed you was a Framelit die set. So let me show you how easy they all are to use. First, we're going to look at the Framelit die set. Now this one comes with 9 dies, and I have them out layered here so you can kind of see them. There's the card-based die, 2 layering dies, and then a border die. It's like an edgelet. And then I have a whole bunch of little extra coordinating pieces. Now these coordinating pieces, you might have the layering dies that are similar to this in the same shape, but these are going to coordinate inside those. So they're not going to be the same. They're all going to coordinate differently. So they're all going to layer. Wonderful. So let me show you how easy these are to use. I'm going to get my handy dandy Big Shot. Any die cut machine that takes the wafer thin dies, these dies will work on, okay? So any machine. But if you have a Sizzix Big Shot or a Big Kick or a Vagabond by Sizzix or the Big Shot Pro, you get to use my favorite thing in the whole wide world, the Sizzix magnetic platform. So just think about that. In fact, look, I even had to sign the back because one of mine walked away once. Okay, so now I have that, and I'm going to use a cutting pad on the bottom, and this one's bowing just a little tiny bit. See how it's bowing just a little bit? So I want to cut into the bowl to release that pressure and make it straighten again. And then I'm going to grab, let's get some pink cardstock. We'll lay some pink cardstock down, and we're going to lay our die blade down, and I'm going to skew it just a little bit. So I don't want to go perfectly straight into the machine. I want to go at a little tiny bit of an angle there so it's easier on the machine and the die. Then of course my second cutting pad, and I'm going to run that through the machine. Any noise you hear is totally normal. It's the die going into the cutting pad. See, did you hear that? That's just the die going into the cutting pad. So now I'm going to take this out. Now this die cuts and scores for you at the same time, so I don't have to do any extra fancy scoring. Now it's very easy to fold. You're going to fold it in half towards you on the score lines that are already there, and then fold it back. Turn it to the left because you want the little side on the left, and there you go. But remember, I said there's coordinating pieces and layering pieces. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab those layering pieces and some of my favorite pattern paper, because you know I love them so much. And I'm going to grab, it's by my mind's eye, just in case you didn't know. Okay, and I'm going to grab this layering die and this layering die. And because we're going through at the same time, let's just throw in some of these little pieces right now, just so we don't have to do it later. And let's get our cutting pad, drop that in, and run all of that through at the same time. Again, the cracking is normal. Give that a nice turn. And now we're going to have all these coordinating pieces. Now, so you don't have to worry about measuring, you don't have to worry about cutting and taking it to your trimmer. No, I've done all that for you. I want to make it fun and easy. I don't want you to have to think and go, ooh, what size was I supposed to cut it to? No, it's all done for you. So let's grab some adhesive, and I just want to show you how easy this goes together. Just going to add a little bit of adhesive onto this. Now you would add a little bit more, but I'm just going to add a little adhesive. Now again, remember, this all goes together just right. I'm going to line this up and spend a second to do that. There we go. And then I'm going to get that other piece. Oh, but let me, before I go any further, now remember I talked about that edgelet die, and I remember in a video before I forgot to show you what this is. This does not cut out a border. It cuts out the edge. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this piece right here. I'm going to lay it right there on top. Get it nice and lined up right there along the edge. This is going to be the outer edge. Then I'm going to take my second cutting pad and run that through. Again, using that magnetic platform, I don't have to worry about that die moving. I'm going to run that through. Now, here's a cute little fun border I can put off to the side, use another time, do whatever I want with. But the border I'm going to use here is this one. Isn't that fantastic? I love that little cut edge right there. It just adds, and it's the same shape as the inside of our card. So I'm going to add some adhesive to that, and you'll get a better look to see what that looks like. Move all of this over so we can use this as our work surface. We're going to line this up, and now you're going to see how cute that edge is. Isn't that fantastic? Now, if I wanted to, I could cut this out in a different color and do another layer behind it, so I can kind of add layers to it as well. So now I have the makings of most of my card, and I even cut out one of these little shapes that I could add there and just add, or I could add it in the back and kind of frame that, do whatever I want, but I have lots of extra pieces to play with. So that's the framelits. Now this folded is A2 in size, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, perfect standard size card. Now, we also have the Flip It die that does the square card. Now, a lot of people like the square cards because you get more real estate to decorate for the inside. And I have a lot of great samples on both of these cards. So we're going to take our magnetic platform and move that off to the side. We're going to lay down our cutting pad. We're going to lay down our die face up. And we're going to take some cardstock. And I'm going to lay that on top. And then I'm going to take my second cutting pad. Now again, this die cuts and scores for you at the same time. Now this die is new. I have not ran it through this machine, so I don't know if I need the crease pad or not. So I'm going to run this through and we'll find out. And I do not need the crease pad, but if when I pulled this up I had 3 pieces instead of 1, that means I need the crease pad on the top instead of the cutting pad. It's the only difference. Okay, I'm going to move that off to the side. Again, we're folding it the exact same way as this card here, the fancy frame. Now, all of the Flip It cards are folded the exact same way. Once you learn how to fold one, you can fold all of them. I'm not into fancy folds and, oh, you have to do this and do that and do that. That gets too much. I need it easy. So this is so simple. You fold it in half and fold it back, turn it to the left, and there's the makings of my Flip It card. Now you'll see, whoa, look at all that real estate. I have lots of real estate to decorate and have fun with. And let me show you all the wonderful samples I have because my design team is amazing. So here's one by Anna, and I love this one. It's so cute because it has that cute little bee on it. And she has a scalloped circle in the background, and it just says happy birthday. Isn't that cute? So much fun real estate on this one. Now here's another one. This one is by Helen, and I love that pink paper, and I just love how easy that is. It's so cute. Oh, here's another one by Anna. She's using those tree dies and those birdies and those flowers. So cute, and it says, "You are tweet." I love it. And you can see how much real estate you really get on this one. Thank you. And this one, oh, this one's not a name on the back. You rock. I love it. Using our notebook edge die on the ends. So much fun. Oh, this one is by Anna, and it says, "Love. I love you." Isn't that cute? So much fun. Oh, this one's beautiful. This one's by Helen. Happy birthday, using our formal words. And then, oh, she added just a little motif on the sides. Totally beautiful. I love that. Oh, this is a cute one. This one's not no name either. Did you hear? With our cute little phone die. You're a phone-tastic friend. I love that. See, you'll see how much fun it is with all that extra real estate. You can really get a lot on there. Now, this one's using the cookie dies, and this one is by Anna. And a lot of space on the inside to write, which is fun. Now, here's some of the Flip-Its, of the Framelit Flip-Its. I love you, and this one's by Helen. And then you can write your message on the inside. This one's cute. This one's by Helen also. Get well soon, using a Sizzix die by Sizzix die by Ellison, same thing. An owl die by Sizzix. And then here's one I made, which, whoops, and you don't get to see me making one very often. This one's been around the circuit already at CHA and such. This one's hello, and then you can add your little message to the inside. So make sure you check out our gallery online on our website because we have tons of ideas from our design team and maybe perhaps something you've already uploaded. And club members, don't forget to enter your club discount code so you get that club discount. Thanks so much, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.
It's kinda nice to have you by my side, and it's alright now, it's alright, it's alright now, it's alright. Tell me if I'm wrong, tell me if I'm right, tell me if there's something I'm not feeling nothing in my mind, in my mind. away.